Hello, this is Thomas Allen Berg, and I am here today to introduce you to what could possibly be your out from the Matrix. The Matrix. It's time to unplug from the Matrix. And this is a book. It looks like a book. It feels like a book. It opens like a book. But it's actually a plan that comes from a mind in the fifth dimension, or even a higher dimension. Some people call it the Christ mind, or God's mind, or universal mind, or cosmic mind. But this appeared in the 1970s, this plan for helping us wake up and unplug from this media-sponsored matrix that is making everybody in all of our world civilizations crazy. So, I am starting a course online right now, starting today. I've been a teacher for many years and many lifetimes. And this curriculum is the only curriculum that has it all. I mean, it really has it all. If you feel like Neo in the Matrix, and you feel this inner voice of Morpheus saying, "Wake up, the Matrix has you," then you might want to think about allowing some of the information in this curriculum to be downloaded into your neuronal pathways. Because by allowing these ideas, which are coming from a higher mind than the human civilized mind, quote, think about it, how civilized is the human mind? Not very civilized. When you look around at the world, it doesn't look very civilized, it looks mediocre civilized. So anyway, this Course in Miracles came through a woman named Helen Schucman in the 1970s. She worked in New York City at Columbia Presbyterian, and she and her partner Bill Thetford they became so frustrated with the failure of modern psychology, and the fact that even the psychologists at their university center couldn't get along, couldn't find ways to free their patients from their egotistical insanities, from their stories, from their patterns, from their nightmares, from their illusions, from their fantasies, from the Matrix. They asked for help. They got down on their knees and they said, "There must be, if there is a better way, please show me the better way. Please show me the better way." And so a voice began to scribe some words into Helen Schucman's doubting, very skeptical mind. And the scribe said, "This is A Course in Miracles. Take notes." She began not really understanding the extent of what she was about to participate in, but after many years, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, she completed the scribing of this what I call cosmic curriculum. It is now spread all throughout the world in many languages. People are studying it all over, and I have studied it. I was called by it specifically in 1984, and I've been studying it ever since. But only recently have I realized that it is now time for the planet, because the teacher of the Course, the writer of the Course, says we're in a time of cosmic celestial speed up, and we need miracles to get through it, because we want to save this planet. We want to save the human race, and in fact elevate the human race to become conscious co-creators with the divine mind that actually created the universe. So I'm going to be adding, hopefully, if I can figure exactly how this all works, lessons every day or every other day on what I have been downloading, what's been being downloaded into my mind, so I can share it with you, because I feel the yearning of this cosmic mind to come through as many teachers, as many voices as possible, to help the human race unplug from the electronic matrix. Now, there's nothing wrong with the electronic matrix, because that's what I'm using right now, but to only communicate into the outside world in the three-dimensional matrix gets us away from the actual communication that this teaching suggests is the way to get free, really free, of the matrix of suffering which humanity has created for itself big time. There is an inner iPhone, an inner cell phone. There is an inner communication device which has been offered to us. The writer of the Course, who most people accept as Jesus Christ, but it doesn't matter if you accept who the writer is or not. The ideas in the Course in Miracles are mighty, mighty, powerful, 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 powerful ideas. And they will, if you let them percolate into your neural nets, into your mind, into your brain, they will begin to help you unplug your mind and your attention and your focus from all of the crazy and insane, unbelievably violent pictures that are bombarding us via TV and all of our access to the insanity of the entire world at this time. This is a plan. It's not just a book. It's also it's a path. It's also a device. The writer of the Course says this is a device which, if utilized correctly, like you use your iPhone, if you use this correctly and allow the ideas to enter your synapses and your neurons, you will begin to feel freer, and you'll begin to feel more peaceful, you'll begin to feel more joyful, and you will suddenly discover that you have a soul. You have a soul deep within you. I also wrote a book about this called Uncle Tom's Classroom, and I called this soul the cosmic super self of the universe. This cosmic super self, this soul, which has been and is being created by our Creator, who some people call God, by our Creator at this very moment. This cosmic super selfhood is in us all, and it wants us to unplug our attention and our focus and our belief systems, to unplug them from the insane ideas that are being perpetrated into our minds on a daily basis by the mass media, sometimes by our families, sometimes by our peers, newspapers. We're just surrounded by what the writer of the Course calls great lacks of love. People who do not love themselves, people who do not love each other, people who do not love their lives, people who do not love their Creator, people who do not love their destiny, people who do not love their moment, people who do not love their bodies, which are communication devices. Our bodies are our iPhones, our iPads, our computers, our biocomputers, through which this higher mind can communicate with the human race with the purpose of lifting the human race above human thinking, which the Course calls insanity, above human thinking to cosmic thinking, to the fifth dimension, to Christ consciousness, what it calls right-mindedness. Wrong-mindedness is thinking we're only our bodies, only our forms. Right-mindedness is waking up out of the Matrix like Neo did in the Matrix and flying above all of those stories which are so limiting to us, saying that we are consumers. We're not creators, we're consumers. Well, let me tell you, the reason I'm starting this, and the reason I feel so strongly about this, is because once you realize that you are not just a consumer, yes, you eat food and you consume entertainment, but in truth, you're a creator. And when you begin to create, whether it's musically or lovingly or however you create, athletically, artistically, verbally, however you create, you feel fulfilled as you allow creativity to pour through you, because we are extensions of an invisible creator who is extending himself, itself, herself, the cosmic superself, through us and into this third dimensional holographic world that we call planet Earth. So the ideas in here are incredible. They actually start with a definition of miracles, the meaning of miracles. So that's what I'm going to start out with on the very next YouTube lesson, and I will see if this one works, because I'm just kind of new at this, but I felt very strongly that I needed to try and begin, because the time of the Great Awakening has arrived. It wasn't 2012. 2012 was a metaphor. It was symbolic, but it wasn't the Great Awakening. The Great Awakening is us waking up out of our humanhood, realizing that we have souls made of light and energy, made of God energy, that we are godlings on the verge of popping out of our cocoons, out of our stories, out of our limitations, popping free out of the matrix of the mass media insanity, and realizing that we are here right now on purpose to serve, to be part of this plan, to wake up. It is definitely time to wake up. So let me say goodbye for now, and I will be talking to you very soon, and I sure hope that this will get out there to some people. All right, thank you, and may the Course be with you.